Hello everyone, welcome to Everyday Indian Cooking. Today I am going to show you how to make Lauki Paneer Kofta or bottle gourd Paneer Kofta. So let's see the ingredients required for this recipe. To make Lauki Paneer Kofta, I have taken one medium sized Lauki. This I am going to peel and grate it later. Make sure you get a medium sized Lauki, a bigger one will not taste better. And for this I have taken half cup of grated paneer. For binding I have taken half cup of chickpea flour or besan, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, you can also replace with rice flour, 1 finely chopped green chilies, 2 pinch of turmeric powder, some chopped coriander leaves and some half teaspoon of minced ginger. To make kofta gravy, I have taken 2 medium-sized tomato which I have roughly chopped, 2 medium-sized onion again roughly chopped. You don't have to make a fine chop of onion and tomatoes because we are going to make a paste of it. I've taken half cup of fresh yogurt, beaten yogurt, thick yogurt. Make sure the yogurt is not sour. Some chopped coriander leaves, 1 full teaspoon of coriander and cumin powder. I've taken 8 whole cashew nuts which I have broken into pieces, half teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of red chili powder, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. I've taken 3 big garlic pods which I have roughly chopped and 1 small piece of ginger roughly chopped. So the first step in making gravy is to fry onion, tomatoes, ginger, garlic and cashew nuts. So I'm going to put the roughly chopped garlic and ginger. I've taken 2 tablespoons of oil here. Saute them so that the raw flavor goes off. And the heat should be on medium to low. Once you are done sauteing the garlic and ginger, just for a few seconds you have to saute them. And I'm going to add the cashew nuts. Saute the cashews nicely till they are slightly brown in color. And now it's time for onions. Put the onions and fry till they are brown in color. After sauteing this onion for 3 to 4 minutes, they are slightly brown in color. Now it's time for tomatoes to go in. I'm going to add half teaspoon of salt so that the tomatoes will cook fast. Little salt. And give it a nice mix. And now allow tomatoes to cook. After adding tomatoes, I cooked for 2 minutes and they are done. So I'm going to turn off the heat and transfer it on a plate, and later I'm going to use the same pan for making gravy. And make sure before you blend, the mixture should be cool. Lauki loses its color pretty quick, so make sure you grate it immediately and start making the koftas. They turn black. And also you have to squeeze out all the water from Lauki. So peel the skin with the help of a peeler. And they are a little slippery when you remove the skin. I've already washed it and I've removed the edges. I'm going to keep it in the side, and now with the help of a grater, I'm going to start. I'll do one thing, I'll just cut this into half. It will be easier for me to grate it. Okay, now let's start grating. Once you are done grating this bottle gourd or doodhi, I'm going to squeeze out all the water and transfer it in a bowl. Make sure you squeeze maximum water from this. That's the reason we need to add chickpea flour for binding. This comes to around 2.5 cup to 3 cups of grated Lauki. I'm going to transfer it on a bowl. Make sure your hands are clean before you do this. I tried squeezing maximum water from Lauki, and now let's add the other things. First I'm going to add some coriander. Half I'm going to reserve for garnishing. Green chilies, turmeric, chopped ginger, paneer, I'm going to add some salt. Salt you can adjust as per your taste. Give it a nice mix. And in a side I already kept oil for heating because we don't want to lose time. As I told you, the Lauki loses its water and color really fast. And now it's time for binding. First mix this nicely. And now I'm going to add chickpea flour. Mix it. If you think you need more, you can add more gram flour. I'll add some corn flour, 2 tablespoons of corn flour, and mix it nicely. Just check for salt before you start frying the koftas. So after mixing it nicely, I made these round shaped kofta balls, and the oil is already hot. I'm going to deep fry them. If you think that your kofta mixture is really watery, you can add some more chickpea flour. It depends on how tight you squeeze Lauki. So you have to make a lemon sized ball like this and deep fry them. So I added koftas and they are frying on a medium flame, and let's check on this. See, this one looks done. So I'm going to flip it. As I told you, you have to be very quick when you're making koftas, especially after, when you grate the Lauki. So I'm going to turn it and let it fry on the other side. You can see the koftas are nicely done, nice golden brown in color. It's time to remove them on a plate. You should fry it on a medium heat so that it fries nicely from inside and outside both. Koftas are ready, and the last step is to make gravy. Even you can have this koftas for your snack. It tastes really good. For gravy, I'm using the same pan, and to this I added 2 tablespoons of oil. And now I'm going to put this onion, tomato, cashew, ginger garlic paste. I already blended it to a fine paste. Put it inside. And fry until the oil separates. After mixing this for 2 to 3 minutes, you don't have to fry it a lot because we already fried the onion, tomato. And now I'm going to put half cup of water. It's the same Lauki water, and I mixed it with the masala. Masala is in the onion tomato gravy, and now give it a nice mix. Now I'm going to add all the spice: coriander, cumin, garam masala, red chili. Koftas are, compared to other dishes, they are mild, So that's the reason I added only half teaspoon of red chili, and I added 2 pinch of turmeric. Give it a nice mix. These dishes are not spicy. Let the dry ingredients cook. I'm going to add some little salt. I already added salt in the beginning, so just choose little salt. At this time I'm going to again add half cup of water. Let everything fries nicely. The gravy has started to boil and it has taken up little, so it's time to add yogurt. A beaten yogurt. This will make gravy rich. Give it a nice mix. And also I'm going to drop in the koftas. The koftas. And after you drop in the koftas, allow this gravy to simmer and the kofta will absorb the gravy nicely. Alright. Cover it for 3 to 4 minutes and then your Lauki Paneer Kofta is ready. After adding koftas, it's been on gas for 2 minutes. Let's check on this. It looks ready. You can see nicely done. I'm going to turn off heat and add some chopped coriander leaves.